Hi guys, time for a video again. This time, again, in my mail video. I'm aware that these are not my most popular videos, but honestly, I like to show you what I buy and what I think is interesting. So perhaps you find the one or the other part that is interesting for you too. This is why I'm making them. The stuff what you see here is not didn't came from yesterday or a week ago. This is coming in constantly in days, weeks, months, etc. And when I see a few things that are matched together or not, I put it on a pile and I make a video to show you in case that you find something interesting too, because I find it interesting. My last videos were mostly pollen and AliExpress, stuff from pollen and AliExpress. This time there is no pollen. There is another very interesting distributor or shop or whatever you want to call it, but this is a real distributor. It's called TME. TME stands for Transfer Multisort Electronics. I don't know why they chose this name. It's located in Poland and it's a very reliable, high quality part distributor. When I need parts that I do not have, and to be honest, it's getting quite difficult for me to come in the situation that I don't have the part I need because I have many thousands of parts. Then my major distributors for paid designs and for prototyping is Mauser, number one. And the second one is TME. Element 14 and DigiKey, they come second. They are a little bit more complicated, but Mauser, number one, TME is the second one. These are the ones that are from the European ones and from the States. Yeah? When I need something that I think I will get it the same quality, but another brand, an Asian brand, then I use LCSC. LCSC is a very reliable distributor in Asia. I bought many times from them. Same with TME, Transfer Multisort Electronics. I ordered countless times from them. Yeah, unfortunately, today you will see only one item from TME, and this is this KNIPEX one, yeah, spoiler. But let's continue and let me show you the parts one by one. So let's take a look what this thing is, what I showed you here. Yeah, well, that's not a dentist instrument, not a torture instrument, even that it looks like that. This thing is a wire stripper, but a wire stripper not for normal plastic or silicon isolated wires. It is a wire stripper for this kind of wire, for a lacquer wire, motor wire. When using in the past, when I wanted to wind a small toroid or something, or whatever, till now it was only a toroid, yeah, I always had to use a knife and to clean it like that. And it was a pain all the time. Anyway, I didn't like it, yeah. Then I found this thing in the internet at TME, and I liked it. And this is made my life so much easier because you do these things. You see? And that's it. The thing is stripped. naked. The wire is stripped cleanly, and this, for example, this part, these knives here, are for 0.6 millimeter wire. You can see it here, I think. Wait, let me do it like, yeah, 0.6. But you can use these knives, or these tips, sorry, down to 0.3 millimeter or AWG30 wire, American wire gauge 30. It has no problems at all to strip it. If you use a thinner one, you see it will go through the holes here, or it will rip it apart. Yeah, it is too under AWG30. It is too. It will not work. Yeah, but you go till 0.3, and if you want to go even lower, you can change these tips, these knives here, to 0.5. Then probably you can go under AWG30. Yeah. The knives or the tips are interchangeable. I bought a few of them as spare. And of course, this came from TME, Transfer Multi-Sort Electronics. Link will be in the description. By the way, this is how I keep my wires, my transformer wires, like that. This is from where I have it. I bought this long time ago from eBay. And for example, this is a 78 meter spool, 0.6 millimeters. Yeah. Then even thicker ones with 1 millimeter spools are much bigger, 57 meters, etc. And the good thing is that the way these spools are made, look for example here, they mate together and you can keep them like that. So that means they take a lot of less space than having giant spools everywhere. Yeah? This is how it looks. 4 spools, quite heavy. This is, do not want to miss this thing anymore. Yeah? This is so nice to strip lacquer coated wires. Why I didn't saw that so many years before. Anyway, let's continue. And the next toy. What is that? Of course, this does not come with that. My main soldering station is a JBC, yeah, as seen here. And this is one that does not have the possibility to store nicely, as you see here, to store nicely the tips, what I use, as the newer ones. For that, I needed a solution, because these are the most, one moment, let's take it like that, yeah, or like that, yeah, nice, better. I needed a solution to store my tips. For that, I found this in an alley. It comes like that. It's from Mechanic. This is heavy, nice built aluminum stuff called R16. It's a generic one. It's not for JBC or something, but it works perfect for my tips that I have here. You see, from the biggest one to the smallest ones, I have everything in order. And I could put a few more. So now I have the possibility to put my tips here, like that, and have it organized. Again, Links will be in the description. Next piece of kit are these water hose clamps, or whatever liquid you use. I will use them for water cooling pipes, for the plastic pipes that are connected to the water coolers. And why I need that? Because I mentioned a while ago that I'm planning a high power or medium power up to over 1 kilowatt and over 1 kilovolt electronic load that will be water cooled. And these will be the clips that hold the hoses on the different water cooling parts that I'm going to use. Again, in 90 pieces, in a lot of sizes. Nothing very special, but if somebody needs it, the link is in the description. Let's continue. We are getting more and more, a little bit more electronically again, yeah? So what that is, yeah, pieces of aluminum. Not exactly. There are tunnel heat sinks. Low-cost tunnel heat sinks from China. I have a lot of expensive tunnel heat sinks that are completely closed on all four sides, and yeah, more massive, but these are rather inexpensive. And this is a 40 by 40 by 100, I think both are 100, yeah, 40 by 40 by 100, and the idea is to put here the fan, and you mount the open part on the PCB. So immediately you have a tunnel here, a closed tunnel, where the fan either blows it through or sucks it, or you have, I made from the other ones that I used, even ones with two fans, one that blows the air inside and one that sucks it from the other side out, just for have a better cooling phenomenon, a better cooling of the whole system here with a smaller tunnel heatsink. So that's the 40 by 40, and that's a 50 by 50. Yeah, rather inexpensive, at least a lot less expensive than the brand parts. I want to have one with 30 by 32, and you will ask, what is the purpose of that? Just to have it. I will find something to do with that too. Let me show you how one of the solution would look like. This is one application for these tunnels. This is a 30 by 30 with a small 30 by 30 fan blower. This is a DC to DC converter. I will not give more information about that. This will be a complete reverse engineering, and then I will show you what this thing does. But yeah, this is how it would look. I don't know why they let it open here. Normally it should be not like that. It should be turned around, but probably they had the holes from that side. This is why they used these holes here. I don't know, this is my only thought. Normally this should be closed on the bottom side, so you have a closed tunnel where the air blows through, not only to cool these two MOSFETs, but to cool the toroid, the coil too. So this is how one application would look. So next thing is this lamp. What could be this lamp before? Take a look for a second and imagine what this could be. Spoiler, these small things inside is mercury. Well, This thing is a UVC Germicidal, I hope I pronounce it correctly, Germicidal lamp. This thing produces UVC light and ozone. And why I needed it? First of all, because I liked it when I saw a video from biglive.com where he showed this thing. Yeah, I will link the video where he makes a teardown. This thing has an electronic ballast inside. I will not open it because it is destructive, as you have to cut wires for that. But this thing, inclusive the lamp, that's an 8-watt lamp, yeah, inclusive the socket, it's a T5 socket, and the electronic ballast that is inside is less than $4, 4 euros shipped. So, and I needed a pure or a guaranteed UVC source, light source, for another project. I'm speaking all the time about projects. I have so many projects in my head. Yeah, this is why many things that never get really ready, because I always think about something new and I forget the ones that I already started. Anyway, I want to make a spectrum, a light spectrum analyzer. It will not be my design. I will try to find a nice design somewhere in the internet and build it, just to see some LEDs, some lamps, etc., what the spectrum is, what they are producing. Well, I will show you how this thing lights very shortly. I will not look inside this light, even that nothing big will happen in a few seconds. Yeah, just to see how pure and how nice the color of this light is. So I connected it to my trusty limited power supply, current limited isolated transformer and variac. Let's turn it on. And here you have this beautiful light. Immediately it smells of ozone. So this is how I wanted to show you, just for you to see how this thing looks. Next part of this video is this module that can generate a square wave with variable frequency and variable duty cycle. The frequency goes between 0 and 150 kilohertz, and the duty cycle between 0 and 100%. Let's test it. This is how it looks. It's already, I set it to, we have here, we can change the duty cycle. If you press the encoder, you can change the frequency. It's not a review, I just want to show you what the thing is capable of, and we can turn on and off the output. Yeah, it's an interesting toy, but the reason that I bought it is a totally different one. Let me show you what is inside. First of all, we have here, as you can see, a Nuvoton microcontroller. That's an 8-bit 8051 compatible microcontroller and nothing else, as an Holtec HD 1621 LCD segment driver. But why did I bought that? For what? Not for what it's the purpose of it is. Yeah, I bought it only for the casing. I want the bezel to have one additional, very friendly, very nice viewer of my channel that is living here in Austria too. Told me he could design me a 3D printed one like this or similar to that, and he will send it to me at the new year, the design files and some specimens. Till then I wanted another one to have just to play with my design here, the universal panel controller. So this is why I bought it, nothing else. If you are interested in that, there is of course a link in the description. It does what it says. 0 to 150 kilohertz, very nice square wave. A really square wave, a nice square wave, and almost seamlessly. Wait. Okay, I have to turn it on. And here you have in percent the duty cycle. The frequency, the same in kilohertz, or when you go down in hertz. And I think it has a accelerator. Yeah, it accelerates because otherwise it would be awful. Anyway, enough said for that. Link in the description. I bought it only for the bezel here. That's all. And let's go to the next item. Nothing really special again here. These are just a few converters between USB-A and USB-C, male to female, female to male, etc. All of those should be capable of 6 amps. If it is like that, I don't know. I can imagine that it is because the piece of wire that is needed here in between is not very long, so I think it will do the jobs, yeah. I took a few different ones, some that are a little bit more compact, other ones like that, just to try them. Anyway, links are in the description again. Next thing is this USB-C to USB-C cable. The brand is called Tuki. Quite cost effective, not say cheap. It's not very expensive. It looked decent. It should be up to 100 watts. I don't know. I used it to power the heat plate. It works without too much voltage drop. And the interesting thing on this cable, it has an integrated display. Let me go to here again. Let me see what side it is. This is not the correct side. This is here. It has an integrated display from that side that shows the power that is going through this cable or through this connector, and an indicator if power delivery has been requested or not. It should be 2 meters, and it is. It has a quite nice feeling. It's made of some kind of a cloth. It looks okay, but you never know what you get. The problem is perhaps there is aluminum inside and not copper. I don't know it. To check that, I had to destroy it. But for now, it does the job. It works. It is long, yeah. And even with this long cable, the voltage drop at 5 amps is okay. It works. So this is the Tuki cable. Then I bought this charger that, to be honest, is a failure. Not a failure because it's bad, it's good. It's Essager. I bought quite a few of them in the past, a few things from them. They are good quality, they work. Yeah. If it is a rebranded something, I don't know, it works and it looks good. It looks quite qualitative, quite high quality, let's say so, yeah. And the reason I bought it was for my for the heat plate. I wanted a source that go up to 20 volts for 65 watts, because this is what they said for the heat plate is necessary. And this thing goes to 65 watts, but unfortunately split it in two connectors. The one, the USB-C is capable of 20 watts and the USB-A of 45 watts, so together it's 65. Well, that was not exactly what I wanted. Here you see the data. It doesn't say anything about power delivery. PD, yeah, it says PD, but yeah, well, not dedicated. The model is ES-CD43, and it looks really nice. There's somewhere an LED, yeah. It has some weight in it, but again, that doesn't say anything. It could be a piece of metal just to make it heavier, but from what I tested, this thing delivers what it says at least. Again, wrong side here, yeah. But to check it, what it really delivers, we come to the next and the last item I have. By the way, guys, if you're interested to see more videos, what I make, if you like my content, if you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up or 2 thumbs ups. Subscribe to my channel, please. This helps me a lot, more than you think. From the statistics, I can see that most of my viewers, almost 70%, are no subscribers. Guys, it doesn't cost anything. It's free, and it helps me a lot if you subscribe. So please subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and press the notification button to get informed when I have new videos. Okay, let's continue. This thing is something I wanted to buy for quite a while now, but I didn't have any really necessity, just curiosity. Yeah. So I bought one. And this is the from FNB, the FNB38. This thing has an older brother, a bigger brother, the FNB38, that has a few features more and goes up to 7 amps, I think. I don't know what this one goes. Does it say anything? 5 amps, yeah. 24 volt 5 amps. And it has, the 58 has a beautiful machined aluminum housing. But it's almost double the price of that, so it doesn't make a real sense for me. This is good enough for my usage, because I have not really much to do with power delivery or quick charge, at least not now, not till now. But who knows? And again, because of that, my knowledge is limited on that, yeah. This is why I took this, just to play a little bit, to see what this thing delivers, what this thing says, etc. So, first of all, the most important thing for me was to check the firmware of that and if it is upgradable. Yes, the firmware is upgradable. Directly you can download the latest firmware from FNB homepage, from the FNB. It's so complicated to pronounce it, for me at least. And this came with a version 1.4 and the actual one is 2.0. So I downloaded the firmware and the update software and it worked. Yeah, I had to read the manual. It was an RTFM moment, yeah, because just playing with it didn't work. Anyway, it was very easy to update it, and now it's running on the newest firmware. So this is a very positive feature for that you can upload the updated firmware if there is one. Let's play a little bit with that. So, sorry guys, this video is getting over 1 hour. I have to split it, nobody will watch it. So I showed you this furnace, just a brief explanation about it, and the rest, this Essager in combination with this furnace and with a cable, and by using this furnace with all these three chargers will be in the next video. That it is already, alone this video is long, because I think we have here a fake one, and I will show you. There are a lot of tests what I'm doing, and I will show you much more. For that, I'm not really sure if it is original one, or I do not really understand how this thing correctly works. Anyway, sorry, you will see all these things in more detail in the next video. Thank you for watching this video. Stay safe, my friends. See you next time, and cheers. Bye.